Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Celie's Kitchen Live this morning, guys. Guys, this morning I'm here to share with you a very interesting breakfast for those of you who are watching your carb intake. Yes, your carb intake. This is a perfect breakfast for you. And as you see on the title, it says a cabbage stovetop breakfast pizza. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We don't have a lot of giveaways today, but we're giving away some very interesting things that I think you guys would be interested in, like the black cake. I'm giving away a black cake today. May the best person win. And I'm giving away two sets of Yana spices. I'm giving away one in the packet and one in the bottle. So we have three giveaways today, and there are three good gifts. All right, guys. So let me run to the refrigerator for the eggs. I didn't want to have them out sitting. The heat in my house is ton up, so eggs are very delicate food items, so you can't keep it out of the fridge for too long. So I'm just going to run to the fridge to get some cage-free eggs, and we're going to be mixing it along with some cabbage, which I already cut up in this bowl. Yeah. And of course I chopped up some peppers, some gourmet tomatoes, and we're going to chop up some scallions, to add to the dish this morning. It's a one-pot meal. It's pretty easy. It doesn't take long to make. And that's what we'll be making this morning. I won't be staying long with you on live today. I have a lot to do today. I have a very, very busy Saturday, so I won't be long with you. So just let me run to the fridge for the eggs. Be right back in a minute. Oh, I should ask you this. Okay, guys, so let me use this pack with 3 eggs that's left. Oh, and I went for some additional mozzarella, just to enhance the dish. Okay, so if you're on live, let me know who you are. I see somebody just popped up. I'm not sure from which platform. I'm running 2 platforms today. I'm running YouTube and, of course, Facebook. TikTok wouldn't allow me to stream this morning for whatever reason. Every time that I have to stream through Restream, I need to apply. Apply for what? I'm already on the platform, so hey. So I just left them alone this morning, but afterwards I'll go figure it out. Alrighty. So we're using 3 organic eggs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and break these in a bowl right here. Ooh, that's the cayenne pepper. So we're just going to go ahead and break these in this bowl. Got to make sure the shell is not in the bowl. Oops. All right, so we're using 3 eggs. We are also using some very interesting, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. We're using some turkey bacon. And I never normally eat processed food. I bought this before. It was very delicious. So yesterday I went shopping and I decided to take it up again. It's uncured turkey bacon, turkey chopped and formed. No nitrates. Yeah, that's very important. Or nitrates added. Not preserved. Keep refrigerating below 40 degrees Fahrenheit at all times. It says 70% less fat than USAID pork bacon. And when I look at the back, here is the interesting part. This is what made me buy this. It says turkey. The ingredients are turkey, water, contains 2 or less of sea salt, 2%. Yeah, I said 2. Culture, celery powder, which is good. A little bit of sugar, vinegar, salt. Those are the ingredients that they take to make this up. So it has no nitrates, no preservatives, and that's what we don't want in our bodies, because remember, cancer is on the rise, and it's these preservatives in the food that make us sick. The citric acid, the sodium benzoate, all these things that keep it on the shelf for a long time, these are the things that kill you. Yeah. All right, guys. So let me blend up. Let me whip up this real quick. I'm looking for a whisk to whisk my eggs. Found one. Good morning. Hey, Damien. Morning. Our galang opinion today. Jesus, this boy not gonna behavior. All right, so I'm whisking my 3 eggs. Jesus, it'll go up on the board. But you know, this whisk is connected to a machine, but sometimes I use it without it. It's faster to me. So I'm whisking my eggs. Oops. 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 I made a mess. You know, we keep it real up in here. All right. Kill all the bacteria. All right. Let me wash my hands. All right. So I have just beaten some eggs, guys. And we're going to chop up our turkey bacon, or no preservative turkey bacon. Yeah. So I'm just going to chop this up in small pieces. You know, some take out gloves. I never remember some take out the gloves, but I just wash my hands. Anyway, always I wash my hands. All right, let me wash my hands again because I touched the meat. All right, guys. So let me get my pot hot. All right, I'm waiting on the live to build up some more. I know I have some secret watchers on the live. Them watch what I go on, you know, but them now make you know, so them are watching, you know. Yeah. Then they're I call them my secret watchers. And I have a big one in Florida. Him watch it all the time, even at work. But him not say nothing. And then after the live, you see him text me or call me. Oh, next time I think you should do this or do that. I said, why you didn't say it on the live? It's an open forum. That's what it's there for. But he likes to be silent because he knows a lot of people on the live. And I guess he don't really want to load up the thing. So, you know, you have to just leave people. That's their way. But at least I still get the views. That's the most important thing. YouTube or Facebook knows that them I watch. All right, so I have some chopped up turkey bacon here, uncured, no preservatives. It has sea salt in it. It has celery powder. It has all good things that they use to season it, and that's good. So on this board, I have some chopped up peppers, some tomatoes, some turkey bacon, and some scallions. I'm not using a lot of stuff. And of course, I'm going to use my Yana spices. So today, for those of you who are just joining, we have 3 gift giveaways today. I'm giving away a pack of Yana spices, a bottle, and of course, a black cake, and may the best person win. May the best person win. All right. So let me cook first. I won't be long on this live today because I have so much to do today, guys. I have a busy weekend because every time Dick and Ari is calling for cake, this, that. Right now, after this, I have to drop off a cake in Queens. They need it for some function tonight. So I'm really busy. Alrighty. So instead of using oil, I'm going to be using good quality butter by James Farm. This butter is very firm. I use it to make most of my frosting for my cakes because it sits long, it doesn't melt. And I'm using this today in the pot to make this concoction. All right, so I'm just cutting a piece of this butter, using good butter, good up butter. All right. So I took it from the fridge frozen, so I have to put it back. But anyway, we are melting this down in our frying pan. and I'm melting that down. But before I do that, I'm going to add my egg mixture to my cabbage. Now, I think I cut up too much cabbage. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shake some of it in this bowl right here because I don't want to use too much cabbage. We just want to have enough for the eggs. All right? So we can save that for later. So I'm adding 3 eggs in this mixture. I'm adding 3 eggs in this mixture and I'm mixing it up. I'm going to add a little bit of almond milk. Not measuring, just pouring. And I'm just going to stir this up. Now we have a cabbage and egg mixture here with no flavor. So now I'm going to add our Yana spices. So I'm just opening the big part so I get a better sprinkle. Don't add too much. And then we're going to add some garlic and herb. Yana spices. Yeah. And of course, we're going to add some parsley. Parsley adds good. Watch out. That shit on the parsley and the sitting not open. You know, we keep it real up in here. We don't pretend. All right. So I'm adding some parsley to the mix. And then we're going to add our peppers, onion, turkey, everything on the board. All right. Some of it fell on the counter, but that's okay. All right, so we're just going to mix up everything together. So now that our butter is melted, and as you can see, our butter is melted, I'm just going to spread it around the pot. And I chose to use this pot because it's a very good pot for eggs. It doesn't stick, and it gives good results. All right, so I'm just going to kind of spread it out, and I'm going to leave it there to cook. I'm going to leave it there to cook. I'm going to turn up the fire a little bit more, and I'm going to clean up this area. Let me get a piece of paper towel. All right. Let's clean our counter. Let me put my turkey bacon over there and my butter as well. Who is this coming? Good morning. Oh, Joycey from Jamaica. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas to you too. All right. So our pizza egg cabbage thingy, whatever I want to call it, is in the pot cooking. So I turn up the fire just to get it together at the bottom. And I might have to split it in two because it's going to be a hard flip. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably split it in 2 or 4. It all depends. All depends. And then when we flip it, then we're going to add our cheese. So I'm going to cut it to flip it. So I'm going to split it in half because I know it's going to be difficult. All right. And what I'll do in the meantime, I'll just sprinkle some cheese on top so that can go and melt down. So when we flip it, good to go. All right, guys. So last week, after the live, everybody and their grandmother was blowing up my phone because of the new app that I introduced them to, which is called Yuka, the Yuka scanning app. And let me tell you guys, it is amazing because a lot of the Jamaican products that we use every single day, we shouldn't be eating it. Yeah, we should not be eating it. Yes, like the bun and cheese, the tropical rhythm, just to name a few. The breads, the giant bread. When we scan that giant bread, it says 0 out of 100, because it has so much preservatives, The flour breaks down to sugar. So the carbs, it's high in carbohydrates. The calories, it's high in calories. And if we're diabetic or we have underlying issues, we shouldn't be eating some of these things because it's only worsening our condition. So if you're diabetic and you're eating up the white bread, stop eat it, because carbs break down to sugar. When it breaks down in your body, it turns sugar. So your body gets sweet when you eat all these white things. Yes. Add more fiber to your food. Yes. Find the fiber, the more fiber breads, crackers. Whole grain is even better than than even wheat. Yeah, whole grain crackers, because it's, it digests better. It has the fiber. It's giving you the roughage. So when you go to the bathroom, you don't have to strain. You're not constipated. Why you think some of us are so constipated? It's the foods that we're eating: the boiled dumpling, the white rice, the yams. And I mean, you can eat yams because there are nutrients in yams, but you don't have too much of it. So if you're having your soup, you can have a little piece of yam. You can have a Irish potato, but not three, four, five, six pieces because you want a belly full. You're not eating for belly full. You're just eating to satisfy the little hunger in the body and not to overdo it. You understand? So a lot of us growing up, we craving. Mommy gave us two dumplings in our plates with very little protein, because the family is big and she has a lot of kids and everybody have to get some of the food. And we, with our greedy self, we go back for two more dumplings. And guess what happened? We're packing up the carbs from we were young. So when you get older, guess what happened? Your body is so acclimated to eating all the flour and all these bad things when you're young. So when you're getting older, or when you get older, it's hard to not eat it because you grew up on it. I grew up on a lot of things. Yeah, I grew up on a lot of things. My mother used to bake out hell. My mother used to bake pudding and torta every week and sell. Yeah, she used to supply the shops in Almontown with torta. Yeah, rock cake, torta, all these things, pudding, potato pudding. So I grew up seeing all these baked products in the house, and I used to eat them. Yeah, especially the pudding, especially the rock cake. And when the torta hot out of the oven, that's when I like it. Yeah. And then on top of that, she usually mix this butter and sugar glaze to glaze the top of the torta so it have this sheen. That's additional sugar and trans fat that she's adding to the baked product that people are gonna consume. But we never know nothing about nutrition back then. We just eat, drink, and be merry. Christmas time, the house was filled with food, ham, black cakes, at least 20 cakes baked in our house every Christmas. Sorrel with a lot of sugar in it. Yeah. Big pot of rice and peas. Guys, I'm not saying enough to eat a big pot of rice and peas for Christmas, Yeah, eat your food. But the most important thing is portion size. Back home, we feel that if we eat a big plate of rice and two pieces of meat, that's a meal. That's not a balanced meal. Your veggies should be colorful and should be more than the carbs that you're intaking. Yeah. Your carbs shouldn't be greater than your veggies. And your protein is supposed to be the same equal amount as your veggies. It's supposed to be balanced. And your carbs supposed to be less than a fistful. But this big plate of rice thing, that's the hurtful part. That's the part that gets into where it's not supposed to get into in the body and damage us. Yep. All right, let me add the cheeses to this thing now. Good morning, Joan. How are you? Long time no see. Yes, long time no see. And now that Joan is on the live, another thing I remember she told me a couple of years ago, make sure I drink water every day, right? Because She works at one of those dialysis centers, and she deals with these patients every day. And she was talking to me about the creatinine, I think it is, levels. And she said, drink water, because sometimes we take pills, not necessarily me, but if you take medication, and if you notice when you go to the hospital and they give you 2 pills for take, them come with a little something of water, so no, that's not good. You're supposed to flush your system, because these medications mash up your organs. And I can testify, because my mother's kidneys was destroyed from 2 main medications. Yeah, and I can tell you the name of them coming up here. Yeah, losartan. Yep. And atorvastatin. Yep. They messed up her kidneys. Because you know what? Maybe she don't drink enough water when she takes it. Maybe she don't drink enough water when she takes. And guess what? It was there damaging her kidneys all these years, because she was diagnosed with diabetes from a very long time. Maybe from in her 40s. So she was on these meds how long? My mother is turning. Matter of fact, today's my mom's birthday. Talking about that. Today, my mother turns 82. She's 82 years old. So you do the math. She has been taking these medications since in her late 40s. She's now 82. 40 odd years of taking these things and not enough water to flush your body, it's going to damage something. It's going to yeah, she said BP meds. It's going to damage your organs. And me, yes, them put me on the same medication. I'm going to tell the doctor, I said, I don't want that. Motherfucker, I haven't taken them in 2 weeks. Why? Because I have been using herbal alternatives. Yeah, I take my herbs serious. I drink my aloe vera before I go to bed. Let me show you. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I drink my soursop bitters before I go to bed. Yeah, it's right here. See, I need to go buy another bottle because it's done here, so I'm drink it like water. Yeah, I take my soursop bitters before I go to bed. This is good for everything. Diabetes, high blood pressure, you name it. If your heart hot you or you have blockage, soursop bitters. Yeah, take my soursop bitters. I don't take the medication what them give me, yeah, man. And the pharmacy not stop hit me up and send me text messages. Oh, come pick up your meds. Come, but pick them up and they pile up in there. I'm going to throw them in the garbage because I think they're expired. Yeah. I'm not taking them. I am not taking them. I have found alternative ways of controlling my BP, of controlling my blood sugar. I'm not diabetic, but because I know my mom has it, I have to be conscious that it can creep up on me anytime. Yeah. So I stay on top of my game because I don't want to repeat nothing in the family. And to me, that's a generational curse. Our mother had high blood pressure. Our father had diabetes. No, sir. I'm not entertain that. Yep. Guys, I split it in half and I'm going to do a flip. I flip one side on one. I'm going to have to cut the other side and do another flip. All right. So I'm adding some cheese as I go along on top of. So for those of you who are just joining and wondering what I'm cooking, I chopped up some cabbage. I whipped up 2 eggs in it with some peppers and scallion. With some peppers and scallion and Yana spices added. And I whip that up in a bowl with a little milk. And I'm cooking it in the pot. Yeah, something different, something creative. And let's see how it comes out. Yes, guys. So you have to be conscious of what you consume. The app that I introduced you to last week, which is called the Yuka, Yuka, download it on your Android phone, or if you have an iPhone, you can download it as well. It's called Yuka, Yuka. It scans all the food items. So when you go shopping, the app looks like a broken carrot when you download it. Where's my phone? Yeah, it looks like a broken carrot. Last week, I was scanning everything in my cupboard and throwing out stuff. And we are still throwing out stuff as we go along because we have some things in the other side of the cupboard, which I didn't even get to scan, but I didn't have the time. So we are, we are trying to eat healthy. Yuka tells you if it's good for the body. Yuka tells you and it tells you good and it's green. If it's bad, it comes up in orange. And then it tells you how many calories, how much salt, why it's not good for you because it has bioengineered ingredients in it. It's so good, guys. Two persons that I know so far have downloaded it, is enjoying it because they are two stroke patients. They have gotten a stroke in the past, and they were shocked to find out that a lot of the foods that they had in their house and was consuming, thinking it was healthy for them, it's no good. It's no good. It's damaging them daily, and they wasn't aware of it. Yep. All right, guys. So I split the mixture in the pot in three sections because the pot is so big, it's hard to flip the whole thing. So I will be taking maybe 2 pieces on the to display on the plate just to show you what it looks like. So it's a cabbage beaten up with eggs, seasoning, peppers, scallion, and added cheese. And trust me, guys, I smell it already. It smells delicious. Yeah, man. Smells very, very, very. Ooh, yeah. So I have leftover cabbage because I cut up too much. So, guys, I want to give away a black cake today, right? And in order to give away this black cake, if you can guess how many cakes I baked in this batch, because I baked 3 batches since last week. This is the last batch. How many cakes I baked in the last batch? You win this black cake. Come, start typing. Start typing. I'm looking for answers. If you can tell me how many cakes I baked in this last batch, you win the cake. You win the cake. So start typing, guys. I'm watching. I want to give it away. I really want to give it away. Nobody? Can't guess? 15. No, but kind of close. Not 15. Greater than that. Greater than that. Add some more numbers. Add some more numbers. By the way, are you in New York? Because if you're in Texas, I'll mail it to you. Pretty close. Pretty close. Try again. Very close. 18. Oh my God, you're so close. You jump past the number, man. Sure. Oh, you're in Texas. I'll mail it if you get the answer right. Come again. Try again. Try again. I'll give clues. It's no, not 22. It's less than 20. I'm giving clues. It's less than 20. It's less than 20. It's less than 20. It's less than 20. Less than 20. Boy, Joan, wow, win the cake now. Come on, try again. Nobody else? 19. No? Less than 20. Think. Less than 20. No, not 19. Come on, try again. You're so close enough. Carmen said 15. No, Carmen, she said 15 already. 17. All right, Joan, you get the cake. Jesus! You won the cake. All right? So you got to inbox me after the live and send me your address. And I will see if I can. I'll see if I can catch the post office today. Because I think the post office closes at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to have to run out of here to catch the post office. All right, so let's give it up for Joan. She won the cake. It's 17 is the answer. So she won a cake. Congratulations. You won a black cake. All right, so I have 2 more seasonings to give away today. So if you can tell me how much ounce is in this bottle, you win the bottle of seasoning. And if you can tell me how much ounce is in this bag, you won the seasoning. So if you could tell me how much ounce is in this bottle, you win the seasoning. If you could tell me how much is in the big pack, you win the big pack. Come on, guys. You get seasoning and cake for Christmas. All right, so I think our cabbage egg mixture is ready. Oops. I had to split them, guys, because I couldn't flip the pot. I couldn't flip it in the pot. They would break up. So I had to split the mixture. All right. Let's turn off our fire. Okay. She said the bottle has 8 ounces. Miss Joyce, no. Joan said, I want to buy some seasoning. Yeah, you could buy some seasoning. You could win some seasoning. The bag has 32 ounces. No, Miss Joyce, not so much. Not so much. It's less than 32. Come on, guess again. I know everybody want the seasoning. Come on. If you could tell me how much is in this bottle and this bag, you win the seasoning. Let me see who else. Tell me how much ounce. Type again. Come, try again. Try again. Try again. 24. No, close. Close, close, close. Try again. Try again. You're close. Boy, love each other. Win up the prize them today now. Carmen says 6 is in the bottle. No, 6 is not in the bottle. Carmen, you know, say you should have known better than that. Oh, Carmen said 4. All right, so Carmen, you win the small bottle. Carmen won the small bottle. It's indeed 4 ounces. So 4 ounces in the small bottle. Joan said 20. Yes, 20 is in the big bag. So you want a bag of seasoning, Joan. You want a bag of Yana spices. It's indeed 20 ounces. So 20 ounces in the bag and 4 ounces in the bottle. Miss Joyce, you type too slow, but on a 6 ounce. A 4 ounce in the bottle and 20 ounce in the bag. Yes, so it's 20 ounces in the bag. Let's give it up for Joan. Joan won all these. Joan and Carmen. Joan and Carmen won these prizes today. So Carmen, you know me if I can find your yard later, because I need to empty my car with the people and give what them win from Wapikill fill up. Yeah. So, yes, indeed. It's not 16 ounces. It's 20 ounces in this big bag. I do have 16 ounces bag in the smaller bags, but this one is 20 because it's bigger. And this is 4 ounces. Yes. And of course, Joan, have your cake waiting. All right, guys. So this is the cabbage egg mixture. I call it pizza this morning. I want to taste it for you guys. It smells great, but I don't know how it tastes. All right, so let's taste this cabbage and egg. I never know if cabbage and egg could I go together still enough. Wow. Mm-hmm. It's very delicious. Almost tasting like a pizza because of the cheese on it. And then tomatoes are in it. Wow. I can't stop eating it, guys. It's so good. It's so, 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 so good. Mm-hmm. This is really filling and delicious. You really don't need bread with this or crackers. A one pot healthy meal. Very extremely delicious. And the turkey bacon gives it that kick. That little saltiness. Sherry said, good morning, Miss C. Sherry, why you late every morning? Like I expel you from the class, you know. She said, I will try to minus the cheese. Okay, because of the cholesterol. But, you know, funny enough, I took out this cheese to use it as well. This is a dairy-free shredded Parmesan alternative. I got this in Trader Joe's. I intended to use it, but I totally forgot to use it. I used these two. Use the unhealthy one and I left the healthier one. But anyway, I'll sprinkle a little bit on it so it can melt. You know. Yeah, but this is a Joy said, good morning. Sorry to be late. Oh, I'm getting apologies now for lateness. Yeah, this is a Parmesan alternative. You could add that as well. So I'm adding it on this. So when I take pictures, this will be on top. And then to top it off, let's garnish it with some parsley. So it look pretty. Presentation is everything, you know, guys. Presentation is everything. All right, guys. So, oh, she busy shopping. Oh, beg some of the money now. La Beach, you know, who up online. Joyce Dixon from church. Anyway, guys, if you like what we cooked, oh, forget I was going to make a drink. I'm going to still make it. Totally forgot that I was going to make a drink because I'm pressed for time. I was watching the time and not remembering that I intended to make a drink, which I'm still going to do it because it takes like 2 minutes. It doesn't take long. That's the good thing about the bullet. It not take long. All right, so I'm adding some almond milk, and this is reduced sugar because I'm trying to watch my sugar. So I'm adding about 8 ounces. No, let me add about 12 because Twine go on some when him come home, knowing him. I'm adding a cookies and cream supplement. I already washed the top of it because, you know, guys, when you buy stuff in the stores, you have to be mindful of the dirty can because this is sitting on the shelf with dust. So when you come home, you have to do your due diligence and wash it with soap. Yeah. It's called bacteria. So I'm pouring 1 whole can of cookies and cream supplement with this. Then I'm adding some oat milk creamer. Then I'm going to add a half bottle of Guinness. And for all of the older roller them who depend this, I'm going to tell Bishop some I drink Guinness. Hey, I phone of business that. I don't know me talk straight. And I'm adding a little vanilla. And of course, I'm adding 1 pack of quick oats. Let's make a little quick drink, you know? It doesn't have to be sweet. It can be filling and refreshing. And yeah. I should have added some ice in, but I'm full it up already, guys. But guys, if you're making this, add some ice. Don't follow me. I can add the ice later. It's fine. Whoops. I think I filled this too much. So it's kind of overflowing a little, but it's blend. I got it blended. So that's a good part. Woo! So I have a little nice wine pretty glass here. Oops. Oops. All right. So let's clean our glass. But before I taste it, let me add a little whipped cream. Because, presentation. Didn't even use this whipped cream yet. Intended to use it last week, but because I was busy scanning. Oops. Where's my cinnamon? That's where I took out the cinnamon. Can't find the cinnamon. Anyway, guys, let me get a straw. You can't drink this with all that whipped cream. You need a straw. All right, let me get a nice pink straw to go with this. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. It tastes so good, guys. It's not sweet. It's just right. It's not sweet, because normally people put condensed milk, but this is you don't have to use condensed milk. You don't have to use condensed. There are different alternatives. I've used this, the cookies and cream supplement, and it just tastes right. Just tastes perfect. She said he drinks it too. Of course. Let him eat Guinness ice cream. Yeah. Guinness, them use make it. Guys, this is so good. Anyway, guys, I have to leave you. I have a million things to do. I'm gonna try catch a post office for Joan La Beach. So she can get our cake by Christmas and our seasoning. So I'm running out of here. So as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So if you like what we cooked and what we spoke about today, feel free to share this live on your page. Send the link to a friend. Information is always good. And I don't know everything. I'm learning every day. I learn from the best. I learned some things from Joan, as I told you a couple of years ago. And I never forget it. Every time that I take a pill for something or a supplement, I try to drink a lot of water to flush my body because I don't want my kidneys to fail. Yes, I really don't want my kidneys to fail. Need to send you my address. Yes, right after the live, I'll call you or text me. Yeah, you have to text it to me. Yeah, information is always important, and we're never too old to learn. We are never too old to learn. And I'm a TikToker. I'm a YouTuber. So I watch other people's video. I watch other people's demonstrations and I learn from it. And some things are good. Some things I say, but there are a lot of things I've tried and it worked. For example, before I go, I saw a guy demonstrating how you can naturally whiten your teeth. And I have the concoction in the bathroom. I've been using it for 2 weeks now. So I make some turmeric powder, some baking soda. I grate some ginger. Yeah. I add a lemon. Yeah. I add a piece of garlic. It stinks, but it's good. And I mix up that paste. I blend it up together in the bullet. Yeah, and I make a nice little paste. Oh, and he said add whatever toothpaste you use, add the toothpaste too. So I add some toothpaste. And I use this charcoal black toothpaste. So I'm gonna add it in the side, look black. And I use it to brush my teeth. And every time that I brush my teeth with it, my tongue and my teeth feel so clean. So these are things you can try sometime, guys. It works. And what I've noticed, my teeth start to whiten because I drink decaf coffee sometimes in the week. When you drink coffee, it darkens your teeth or it makes your teeth get a little yellow. I realize I see a change in my teeth and I see a change in my whole, So these are things you could try. These are things you can try. Some things I try and they work. So we learn every day. Yeah. So Carmen said, I saw that. Yes, you saw it too, Carmen. Yeah, and I tried it and it worked. It worked like magic. Me even get doing some for brushing teeth. When him taste him say, lad, tastes bad. Yeah. But when he was done brushing his teeth, I said, tell me the truth what God love. Don't your mouth feel better? Him say, yeah, all my gut, my tongue did burn a little bit. I said, oh, and cayenne pepper is in it too, I think. And he said, I'll make me gum and my tongue a burn me. It should not burn me. I say, yeah, because it have active ingredients in it, like the cayenne pepper and the ginger, them thing that burn. So it gonna burn you. But when he was done, him say, see him now, like my mouth feel different. Yeah. So can try it too. All right, so sharing is caring. So because I care about you guys, I like to share stuff as I go along. Or if I learn something new, I like to share it. So may I talk too much now? I'm gonna say bye about 1,000,000 times already. So if you like what we cooked today, please share the live, like up the video, share the video, and of course, leave a comment. If I post a picture, leave a comment. Yeah, man, I need your comments, guys. Yeah, I like to be criticized. Yeah, whether it's good or bad. I take criticisms well. Yep. So take care. Merry Christmas to all of you when it comes. Have a great Christmas with your family. And God bless all of you. And as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So all I know, just walk good. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.